everybody! Thought I would do a little bit more of an epic introduction this time around. Welcome back to another episode of How to Minecraft on the How to Minecraft server. Now, before we go any further, I do want to warn you that I actually did record this little preface and about 10 minutes of footage prior to realizing that I wasn't actually recording my audio. I've had a little bit of some issues with my recording software kind of bugging up, so there was a little bit of stuff done off camera, not too much. But I will actually just preface off with one thing. This is going to be a bit of a shorter episode, especially in the fact that I just lost a bit of footage, considering the day you guys are seeing this, I'm actually going to the airport to pick up my girlfriend for her to stay here for 2 weeks, so I got a lot of stuff to do. It's the day before, and or the night before, I should say. It is currently 1:42 a.m. I got a lot of stuff I gotta do tonight to prepare for said venture. But anyways, apart from that, I want to go ahead and update you guys on a few things that have happened over the course of between episodes and clarifying some things. First off, this was something that I actually, as you can see right here, I added this. This was something that I had on my private server that I've been building these vault rooms just to make sure that I know what I'm doing and like I have the schematics and stuff and everything made sense. I had this built on there, but I never actually transferred it over because you guys were saying that people could just ender pearl over the parkour. So I put that wall there so they actually can't ender pearl over. And someone else, I'm just going to clarify a couple things. Someone else did also say with the water here, it'll actually make it so it'll slow down their time, so pretty much making it impossible. Wrong. If they have Depth Strider, they'll actually get through faster. As you can see when I jump through, I pretty much blaze right through it there. You know, it's just like, woo, zip through pretty much like even faster than running almost. In fact, I think it's faster than running. But anyways, last episode when we caught off, or when we left off, I should say. Oh god, I'm going to have to make this perilous run down here. Last episode, when we left off, I said I was going to work a bit more on the vault room, at least like getting the actual parts done and stuff, and building the piston doors and getting it extended down more. But I had to end off the episode because I had to do the redstone and stuff, which I actually did do off camera. So fortunately enough, all the redstone and everything is actually hooked up. In fact, let me go ahead and show you real quick. We're almost there. It takes so freaking long to run down here. You know, this right here, this is the hallway of, it's the hallway of thought. It's like, while people are running down here, they think to themselves, have I really made it this far? And do I really want to continue raiding this vault? It's like, you know, it's a thought process. But anyways, I had to cut that little part since I actually jumped up and showed the redstone. But I have all the redstone done up there and behind this wall. So all this is actually set up to a code, just like the other combination down there. So that's all looking fine and dandy. I've still yet to actually create more of this down here and do the piston doors, because we are actually going to need to get a lot more resources for that, i.e. a lot more jungle wood, which is something that we're going to need to do. In the meantime, though, we're going to go ahead and tackle something that I hadn't done yet today, and that's, we're going to take care of a dungeon first off, just to kind of preface things, and then I want to actually segue into something that I was doing before I realized that I had to scrap the footage. So we're actually going to warp to the tower, which is my personal bay. Now, I think I actually rated this today, because I did remember that I'm recording this on the same day that I put up yesterday's episode. You know, the rotation hasn't actually gone around. So I don't actually know if there's going to be a boss here. I'm not seeing a boss, and there's definitely not a boss. Okay, what if we do warp Northern Dwarven Halls? Is there going to be something around here? I don't really feel like going back to my high Aztec temple, just because, I don't know, I feel like it doesn't really give all that great of loot necessarily, so I'm not actually sure what I feel like doing in terms of dungeon raiding. And by the way, I know, I say in terms of a lot more than I need to. It's pretty much become a meme at this point. No skeletons respawning, which means I actually feel like this place has been raided. There's some XP on the ground. Has this place been raided? This place has been raided, hasn't it? Oh, yes, indeed it has. All right, so we're going to go to spawn, actually. I don't know. Wait, actually, no. We're going to warp back to the Northern Dwarven Halls, and then we're going to actually continue going out this way. If I recall, there is a sewer dungeon that I don't think there's a warp to yet. I don't think Choco set a warp for that right now. You know, it's actually kind of funny if you think about it. I never thought about this until just right now. We had the, last season, obviously, it was straight vanilla. Straight vanilla, so we didn't have any warp commands, we didn't have any /home/spawn, we had none of that. It was straight vanilla, running around. You couldn't warp or teleport to anywhere if you tried. Choco to counter that, made the nether hub, the nether transporter above, you know, like in the world with all the minecarts and stuff. Oh, we should just warp to the tower. The fudge am I doing? In fact, actually, we could save a little bit of time by just warping to the tower right now. In fact, am I actually even going the right? I think I am. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's down here. But Choco did that. He did the railway system above the nether. And then this season, he goes around setting warps. I just find it funny how it's like, literally, despite the fact that Choco's whole entire nether transport system just completely got outshunned by a slash warp and everything, or the slash home slash spawn or whatever, and slash TP, POS, and just slash TPA, it's like, nah, he's still gonna have something to do. I just find it funny, man. It's hilarious to me. And apparently it's raining right now, which should actually explain a little bit of some frame rate lag that I'm getting right now. So that's a little bit of a thing there. In fact, I'm actually curious. Do I run or do I swim faster with Depth Strider on than I do with, I feel like I swim faster than I do with Cyborg on when I'm running on ice. At least I think so. Now, this isn't actually a very common dungeon, so I'm really hoping this hasn't been done. I don't normally see people ever do this dungeon, considering it's... I feel like I'm one of the only people that really knows how easy it is to get to. You go past the tower, and then you just pretty much make a corkscrew diagonal left, and you're there. It's like, it's not very hard. It's all like in a straight line, basically. And especially with Depth Stride, it's very, very nice. If this one's rated, I actually think we might skip on a dungeon for this episode, to be honest with you. So I don't really know any more ones offhand. So we skip that there, and then it's over here. Oh, it's a little nutty. You know, let me actually show you guys something. This is funny. You can actually kill the zombies, but you can't kill the chickens. I find that funny, how you can kill hostile mobs, but you can't actually kill peaceful mobs. I don't know. I find it quirky. So anyways, not rated, not rated, not rated. See? Every single time, it's never rated, ever. Now, we actually need to repair some of his gear too fast as well. Now, I did actually realize... Your name is Apocalypto, isn't it? I did actually realize that... oh, I just turned on my freaking Skull Splitter. You piece of carp. I did actually remember that I'm not really going through the primary world, you know, like just running around stuff with my normal PvP gear on. So I'm running around with a lot of gear that doesn't actually have Unbreaking on it, which means this stuff is going to die very, very fast. In fact, our helmet... I mean, it's still got, like, you know, a third of its durability left. But, like, the Thorns pants, for example, I'm so glad I don't need to use these in PvP anymore, because it's just... oh, it was such a pain in the ass. I know it was good for having Thorns 3 on armor. In fact, I might actually... I don't know what I want to do with the other pants with the... what is it called? The Void Walker on it? Because I might want to put Thorns on there. But I don't know. I've yet to actually determine whether or not the durability... oh, come off it! And I already used Skull Splitter. Freaking heck. Hold on, let's use Serrated Strikes. Serrated Strikes up. Every time I use a freaking ability, this guy turns into the little Demon Soul guy. Let's actually use my sword on this guy for a little while. Actually, nah, we gotta level up our axes. In fact, I don't even know what our axes level are compared to everyone else in the server. We're level 332, which is really not bad. Creeper got the wreck over there. 332 really isn't all that bad. Oh god, this might actually rip me a little bit. Not doing... we have lifesteal 2 on this axe, so we're actually getting a little bit of some rare lifesteal proc right there, which is nice. Even though it's not really all that high of a lifesteal, it's still doing something, that's for sure. Oh god, oh! That's some damage right there. We got a creeper head, which is nice. Come on, give me a little bit more lifesteal. I know it's not reliable, but I will take it. I'm gonna try killing this guy without... oh god. I'm gonna try killing this guy without regenning. I don't know, I feel like challenging myself today. You know what I mean? When we're going through dungeons, our main priority really is only... you literally did that twice in 2 hits? How scared are you? Well, to be fair, I would do that if I had 1 heart. I'd be like, don't kill me, please. Alright, he's dead, and is there a triple boss? No, I'm kidding. That never happens. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and move all of these guys over, and, when we're looking for stuff in dungeons, we're honestly just looking for a second pair of gear. Meaning, we're looking for a second axe, and we're basically looking, oh, they both nearly died. Slash fix. What's our balance looking at right now? Are we still above 200k? Just a little bit above 200k. In a few episodes, we've spent $30,000. Damn. Alright. 3, 2, and 1. Ugh. I'm not complaining, but it is a little bit unfortunate. The sword... You know, the funny thing is, that's actually an amazing sword. Frick me, man. That's actually a hilariously amazing sword for iron. Smite 5 and Arthropods 5. Literally, that's a mob killing sword. If that was diamond, oh my god, that's hilarious. The chestplate, oh, whoa, whoa. Demonic 5, Cyborg 2, and Shield. Wow. This chestplate's trying to battle with the V-neck. And the V-neck ain't having it. No, I'm sorry. Damn, that's a hot chestplate, but it ain't no V-neck. And the... Oh. I mean, we have a better sword infinitely, but I mean... That's still a fair sword. It's got lifesteal on it, so that's cool. You know, lifesteal in place of... Yeah, it's basically like weaken everything, and then replace looting and crushing with lifesteal 3. So yeah, it's crap, but... Look at that chestplate, man. Shield 4. Let me pop this on real quick. Hold on. Oh my god. Shield 4. Do we actually see a little bit? No, no, no. But we do actually... Oh, that's actually... Oh. Cyborg 2 on a Demonic 5 item is actually pretty hype. And it's got Shield 4, which, it's a little bit of a pain in the ass, though, if we have Shield 5. Yeah, I mean, hold on. Let's actually go home real quick. I mean, it's nice in the fact that it does have, Cyborg on it. So, I mean, if I was to use Demonic, I would be able to run just that tad bit faster. But I do have another, piece of... Actually, I don't know if I have a Cyborg gear. Or at least any Cyborg gear that I would use in combat. Oh, I'm almost wishing this was... well, it doesn't have dodge, so... It's a good chestplate. It really is. It just sucks that it's iron. You know what I mean? If that wasn't iron, that would be a highly rateable chestplate. Let's actually compare that to the V-neck real quick. The V-neck's like my bae, pretty much. Let's actually look. Hold on. So the V-neck has... Let's compare this. Prot 4 versus Prot 4. Okay. Demonic 5. Demonic 5. This has Shield 5. That is Shield 4. And this has Dodge 5 in place of Cyborg 2. The block one is negligible. And this has Feather Falling and Blast Protection, but that's still not all that great. I mean, it's like I said, it's like an 8 out of 10 chestplate, you know what I mean? Well, I guess a 7 out of 10 considering it's iron, and it's still good. It's still actually fantastic. Oh, if only you were diamond. But anyways, let me go ahead and segue over to the actual point of what I want to do in today's episode that was a little bit different than what I was saying before. Because before, obviously, I was like, yeah, we'll go ahead and get some, you know, more room laid out for the vault. I actually want to do this, though. If you guys see right here, this is my armor right here. And this was where I was noticing that I was in the process of doing this. And I was like, oh, I am not recording my audio. Thank God I caught it right here. But if you look at this right here, let's go ahead and put away all of this here. I've actually been trying to level up my repair skills so I can actually get level 50 to be able to salvage diamond armor. Because if you actually look at it, I'm pretty sure there's a couple people on the server that can currently salvage diamond armor. I don't know if anybody's done it. I'm pretty sure... Let me actually see real quick here. In fact, hold on, I want to check a few things. Axes, we're still number 2. Oh, wow. People are starting to level up their axe ability like crazy. Kenny was the top dog with axes, but I'm almost overshining him on that. Still got a ways to go. Lachlan is the lowest. Okay, so we've still got a bit of a good 100 lead on there. What about MC top swords? How are people standing on that? Yeah, Choco, Vic, and Matt. You can see it's like completely... I really wish I hadn't have done swords at all. But you can see it's like completely swapped. Choco's focusing on swords because he doesn't have a good axe. Vic and Matt are the same way. And then you can see Kenny's all the way down at like 165. Let's actually check here. MC top repair. So we're on top of repair, but with level 68 in total. Let's check here. Fishing as well. MC top fishing. Vic's on top with 59. If that does mean what I think it means, I think if it's fishing and... If it's... Yeah, I think it's... Fishing and repair means you can salvage diamond armor, which means Vic is actually currently able to do so. But what I've been doing is I grabbed a little bit of iron while I was working on the vault, and I've just been ticking away. That's literally what I've been doing in my time here, is I've just been ticking away, ticking away, taking damage on my armor, and getting repaired up with the iron that I have here. Obviously, I'm probably going to have to go hunting for a little bit of iron as well. But we're honestly just doing this just to get a little bit of, you know, our armor degraded so we can get up to level 100. Because I don't really feel like fishing. I know Vic's done it a few times, and fishing doesn't take too long. But I think I'd preference this over fishing, personally. I've fished a little bit on Nirvana on the skyblock for that on there. Okay, we don't want to lose our helmet, and we don't want to die. Let's, oh, I'm watching both. I'm watching both. 2 hearts. Alright. And let's back out. Let's back out. Okay, whew. Gotta be a little bit careful there. So let's do 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm actually looking at, this is a pretty good pair. Block 5, jump 3. That's not a bad pair of pants. I wish it was diamonds. Alright, so let's go ahead and repair this. 69. Gorgeous. Level 70. Level 71. Level 72. Level 73. Level 74. Alright, beautiful. I don't actually think doing that might have been worth it or not. But what I think I'm going to do, actually, is let's actually keep the iron armor on us for right now. Let's take our silk touch and let's take our diamond pickaxe. And I think, actually, let's take the cyborg as well. Cyborg chestplate's going to be nice. We're going to go down to the mines for just like a short little bit. In fact, actually, I want to go get my freaking shovel out of spawn. I have my shovel. You know what? We're going to make a new shovel. We're just going to YOLO enchant a level 30 shovel right now. Honestly, it's like, I'm probably never going to get that shovel out of the Russian roulette system, so let's just do this right here. What do we got? We got the 3 lapis right here. Let's just take whatever it gives us, honestly. We're probably going to get a better one. Unbreaking 3. Efficient. Okay, so it's actually a better shovel than what we had before. So there we go. We got a shovel. We're actually going to go to /sword. We're going to go /spawn and just go out here, dig straight down, honestly, and try and get just a little bit more iron, just so we can work on getting repair skill up to level 100, which shouldn't actually take that long. I mean, we're currently at level 74, and it didn't take much to go from, I think maybe 7 of those little sets, maybe, yeah, I think around 7 of those sets, you know, just kind of taking damage and going back and forth. What's up, little invisible spider? What's up, boy? Oh! What's up, little Bob Jr.? Are you actual Bob Jr.? Of course you're not actual Bob Jr. I really do need to check on Bob Jr., though. I have my sword on me. No, I don't. I actually didn't take my sword with me for some reason. Well, we're going to lose a lot of stuff. I need to check up on Bob Jr. again, just to make sure he's okay, because I don't actually know the situation. I don't know if he's still alive. I actually don't know if Bob Jr. is actually still alive or not. Because I did tell you guys a few times, I repeated this a little while, there was a situation where apparently the server went into peaceful mode for a little while. There's some iron, beautiful. Apparently the server went into peaceful mode for a little while, and all the mobs actually despawned, like all the name-tagged mobs and stuff. So I really have no idea if he's actually still alive or not. I still have his coordinates, I think. I'm gonna have to check on him. Poor little guy. I don't know where he is. He could be off stranded somewhere in the world. We don't even know. And we actually were just able to dig down right into well, this is just a beautiful sight to behold. Oh my gosh. And we found a little bit of gold as well. Oh, frick me. Look at this haul. Oh, that's a 9, well, that's a 10 vein of gold. Are 10 veins a thing? I think I heard somewhere that like 10 veins don't exist and like 9's a max, and that must have been like a double vein or something. I'm pretty sure 10 exists. I think, at least. Not actually sure. And I would go swimming in that lava right now, but we have full iron on. Right, so we're not actually the most protected. Let's go ahead and grab this little bit of iron here. We can go ahead and grab this little chunk right there. And that's about all the iron we're going to get here. I'm thinking maybe a stack of iron quick would actually be good to get right now. No way! Fudge off! Are you serious? Wait! Oh, I thought this was Bob Jr.'s chamber for a second. I was like, no. I didn't mean to break into you, Bob. I gotta put you back. But then I remembered, like, I fudged up that place. Bob Jr.'s place just looks like crap. Like, with all the redstone blocks and everything. Look at this weird-ass skeleton. Going in there all commando mode. What do we got here? Cat, music discs. What do we got? Buckets, string. What do we got in here? Iron. Beautiful. Iron's nice. I'll take the iron. Let's take one of each of these. Golden leggings. This had an enchant, I think, on it, but doesn't right now for some reason. Let's take the other cat. Let's take all that, sure. And then let's take coordinates of this place, even though we'll probably never use it since it's like right by spawn. Actually, that could be a good thing. It's right by spawn. Huh. Well, what do you know? We found a skeleton spawner, and we actually found, you know, a pretty decent cave for it being kind of like, you know, improv caving, just going down without a care in the world. Let's actually see how much more iron we can get along here. The episode's been going for around 21 minutes as well, which is pretty nice. I did say it was going to be a bit of a shorter episode, but, you know, I'm thinking around maybe 30 minutes or so. You know, it's one of those just, like, passive episodes. You have to do those every once in a while. I know. I do actually want to address one thing. I looked back, and I looked at my How to Minecraft series, like the first series that I did, the first season, and I was a lot more productive that season than I am this one. It's not in the fact that I'm not interested in Minecraft as much. It's more of the fact that you have to remember we're limited in our time on here. We can't AFK for 7 hours a day. We can't, or overnight. We can't play for 7 hours a day. We can only play at a max of 2 hours. Which is good. You know, I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to ask to change that or anything. I'm fine with it. But you guys do have to understand that means that the pace is relatively slowed down. So, you know, like back... I was building so much junk by now. Like, episode 50, I was so well off in the first season. Right now, still kind of making my way around, you know what I mean? And it's all just because of the time limit. So you guys got to understand. And I don't think anyone's really complained. I'm just kind of addressing it before anyone does. It's just one of those things. Like, some episodes may seem slow, especially on other people's channels as well. And it's just the fact that we don't have a lot of time on the server to spend on here. Like, for example, I can AFK on Nirvana MC, the Skyblock series that I'm doing right now. And I do. I AFK overnight on that because I can. And I get, you know, really OP on there. Or at least try to. Because I can. You know, it's that sort of thing. If I could, I would prioritize How to Minecraft over that. But I can't. So, for example, I can't get, you know, like thousands of slime blocks. I can't work on huge, giant projects. That sort of thing. It's like, you know, you got what you got, I suppose. So there's a lot of iron here. I actually want to go ahead and mine up all of this just to kind of, I guess, be able to have it and not have to get a little bit more. And let's go ahead and put the jump 3 back on there. Can we actually get up top there? No, we can't. No. Oh, God, there we go. Sweet. Got a little bit of iron right here. And I think... with that, I'm going to grab that lapis that was down there. Oh, actually, a little cheeky passageway over here as well. What do we got behind here? Anything? Got a little bit of iron. I'll take that. Sure. You're looking mighty delicious today. Skeletons fighting each other. Are they fighting each other? No. Oh, they are. Well, one of them is like being a moron and shooting the other one. No, they're not actually fighting each other, though. They're pretty peaceful. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of the spruce wood that we don't need. You guys are really just shooting each other down here, huh? Losing so much pickaxe durability. I feel so bad fighting people with a pickaxe. I feel like a peasant. Let's go ahead and mine this little iron up here. We don't need the lapis, then we can just go home. I'm actually pretty famished. That's the problem with staying up late, man. You get like late night cravings. Like, I could really go for... I just got done recording Skyblock, which is why I did /is for island. I'm sorry. Or island spawn, I think it is. No, I think it's island. Yeah, I think it's just an abbreviation for island. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back to our home. And then, I guess, to be honest... let's just get ticking away. Like, there's really nothing left to do except just tick for some damage and hope for the best. Separate a little bit of some iron in here. We actually got a fair amount of iron. Really liking that. Really liking that. There we go. That's the kind of haul I'm looking to get back. There we go. 8 right there. 8 right there. 8 right there. Beautiful. And I think, actually, just because there's not really a lot... oh, we actually got 16 gold to go ahead and cook up as well. Just because there's not a lot of content, I'm honestly not feeling all that hot. I have a headache just because I've worked on the computer for so long today. And just the fact that I've had a lot of stress making sure that I'm, you know, my house is ready and my room is ready and all that kind of stuff for 2 weeks of company. She may be my girlfriend, but I still got to prepare a lot of stuff and make sure everything looks good. So I think I'm actually going to end off the episode here. A little bit of an... not really a lot of stuff was done, and I apologize, guys. Like I said, there are a couple episodes with that, but next episode should be a little bit better than this one, so I'll have a bit of time to prepare for it. But anyways, I love you guys very much. Hopefully you did enjoy this episode, and if you did, be sure to show some support. Glad you guys are enjoying the series so far, and I'll catch you back next time. I'm going to go prick myself on a cactus. Preston, be proud of me. Ciao, guys!